Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Entertainment Now, where we dive into the stories that shape our culture and inspire us to be more. Tonight, we're shining a light on a trailblazer who's breaking barriers in Washington, D.C. Meet Rep. Sarah McBride, the first openly transgender person ever elected to Congress. Entertainment Now has learned about a remarkable documentary that follows McBride's journey from her campaign to her historic election victory. And we have an exclusive look at this powerful film, which premieres at the Tribeca Film Festival in New York City. So, what inspired McBride to run for office? The answer is simple. She wanted to make a difference. Born and raised in Delaware, McBride has always been passionate about politics and public service. She recounts how, as a child, she'd practice reciting famous American political speeches on her own podium at church. But being a trans woman in America comes with its unique set of challenges. In the lead-up to the election, McBride worried that she might underperform because of her identity. "I was worried that I was going to underperform because I was trans," she shares, and before the polls closed, she even said to herself, "Okay, I think I underperformed by 2 points." Fast forward to election night. McBride's historic victory is one of the few bright spots for Democrats as Trump defeats Kamala Harris and Republicans take control of Congress. Despite her win, McBride faced an onslaught of Republican attacks against her identity. She recalls how her local opponents targeted her with vile rhetoric, and the national campaign vilified transgender Americans by Donald Trump and the Republican Party. But instead of giving up, McBride stood strong. In a remarkable display of resilience, she navigated the Capitol's bathroom controversy with dignity and calmness. "If you would have asked me 3 months ago what bathroom I would use in the Capitol, I would have said, 'Oh, I'll just use the women's restroom,'" she says. McBride emphasizes that her role as a lawmaker is not to engage with her opponents, but to be an effective member of Congress. "A win for them is not me not using the restroom. A win for them is me fighting back and them turning me into a caricature. A win for them is undermining my effectiveness as a member of Congress." In State of Firsts, McBride shares her unflinching perspective on being a trans woman in politics. She reveals how she oscillates between roles as advocate and activist, distinguishing herself from the public eye. And what about the criticism that came with this historic win? McBride tells us, "I think there is actually something so powerful about seeing someone with dignity and calmness navigate a firestorm. It creates a really clear contrast between you and those who are coming after you." So why is this story important now? According to State of Firsts director Chase Joint, there's never been a more important time to be telling trans stories. The film premieres during Pride Month, an opportunity to raise awareness about the ongoing struggle for LGBTQ+ rights. McBride's message to her younger self? It's not always easy. It's often 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but I wish I had known then that it was going to be okay. As we celebrate this Pride Month, let's remember that hope is what keeps us moving forward. For McBride and the LGBTQ+ community, the power lies in proximity, being present, showing up as our authentic selves, opening hearts, changing minds, and transforming the impossible. That's a story worth sharing, one that inspires us to be more inclusive, kinder, and brave. Thanks for joining us on Entertainment Now.